But for the past 2 weeks, your boy has been down here exploring, seeing the sights, the sounds, and it is incredible. It's been absolutely inspiring, awe-inspiring. It's Thailand, baby. So, shout out to everybody that's watching this right now. Shout out to the MT Army, the dudes, the fellas, I see you. One love to the MTRers, the beautiful ladies that's in the community. This video is gonna look a lot different, but trust me when I say that it is for great purpose, okay? This isn't my actual spot. If you've been paying attention to the channel over the past, I don't know, 2 weeks or so, you would have noticed that I haven't been posting, okay? Now, the last time that I have not posted on the channel in this amount of time was way back in 2021. Now, if you are a OG on the channel, you know exactly what happened to me back in 2021. Back in 2021, your boy got sick. Back then, your boy got sick. And, you know, I came down with the big C, and it absolutely crushed me at that time. It crushed me. I ended up having to get surgery literally the very next day because of how fast and aggressive that what I had was. But thankfully, it's been 5 years now. And I can't believe, like, time just moves so quickly, but it's been 5 years now. And your boy's been C-free. I don't like to give that word power. That's why I'll say C. But FC, we will say that, okay? But it's been 5 years now, and I've been clear. Now, at that time, I took a month off of the channel. I took a month off to really give myself good time to heal. I gave myself, hey, what's up? How y'all doing? Y'all chilling? Hello. But I gave myself good time to heal, to relax, to revitalize, you know, to really come back strong and really invest in my mental health during that time to come back bigger, better, faster, stronger is what I normally say, okay? And it worked, okay? Since then, your boy's been experiencing a lot of different things within life, whether that is, what's up, you like that? Yeah. Now, no matter if that's been, you know, the biggest one has been death within my life, has been grief within my life, all right? You know, my pop's passing back in 2023. I'll be honest, I don't know if I've been me since then. June 6, 2023, you know, and having the biggest relationship in my life, you know, the most important person within my life, the strongest person I knew in my life, to watch him pass like that, to erode, his body erode like that, you know, to hold him in my arms as he literally took his last breath in a room by ourselves, you know, it broke me. I ain't gonna hold you, you know, and I know, like, it's not standard on the internet, especially in this space, you know, to talk, you know, a little bit, you know, with a degree of vulnerability. I hate that goddamn word, but talk with vulnerability is to, you know, pain or hurt or struggle or not being able to get through or over something. But listen, if anything, I know I am the king of working through burnout. I'm the king of working beyond, you know, what probably most people can. And I think, like, the evidence is on my channel. And even prior to just getting it up on YouTube, it's just always the mindset that I have. But I know it's the mindset that I watched my pops have all throughout his life. So, you know, I'm cut from the same cloth. Nevertheless, there's been other things that's been happening as well. And I also made it a point to talk less about myself and the things that I'm doing within my personal life, because I got to a stage of popularity, and I realized this around 2023, and it circled its ugly head again around in 2024. But I realized in 2023, you know, I had 3 different collaborations. Okay, I had three different collaborations, all with women. I don't even think I should name their names right now. But yeah, I had 3 different collaborations. And 2 of those went to shit inevitably, eventually, right? So I'm like, man, fuck collaborations, fuck working with people. So when you're doing solo commentary and you mostly do it on your own, and you got these personal things that are happening in your life, you always linked into social media, you always linked into the news or what's happening, you working by yourself, it could become a lot. And I think it's a lot it's a subject that a lot of content creators don't really talk about. But I see y'all, because I go through it as well. I do have some content creator friends that my bad, you gotta be careful in these streets because you'll get run the hell over. But I do have a lot of content creator friends that, we talk about that. But nevertheless, Kevin's death, a few years back as well. There's been a lot of things that's been happening, but I've been just blowing through burnout and just the feeling of keep going. Now, what I decided to do, obviously we're in a different place right now, but what I decided to do is to just go where I want to, wherever my heart desire. And where I decided to go, it's Thailand, baby. So for the past 2 weeks on the channel, well, not on the channel, but for the past 2 weeks, your boy has been down here exploring, seeing the sights, the sounds, and it is incredible. It's been absolutely inspiring, awe-inspiring. I'll keep on panning to the left and to the right so you guys can kind of see what's happening as I'm walking down the street, but I'm trying to tell you, it has been a struggle to take my camera out the bag. You understand me? It's been a struggle for no other reason that I've just been enjoying the time off, like just personal to myself, and this is a solo trip. I flew, it was like 24 hours worth of flight time, which is a lot, especially when you're damn near 6'3". All right, but I made sure to get the comfort. When I did the trip 10 years ago when I went to Thailand, I was like middle seat, budget traveler. I didn't want none of the upgrades, you understand me? But now, your boy got a little bit of disposable income, you know what I mean? So I'm like, all right, let me get some of the damn treatments, some of the good treatments so that, I can treat myself through the successes that I have, all right? But when you get into that mind state, and for the MT Army, my G's, y'all notice as y'all grinding through, when you get through that mind state of tunnel focus, tunnel vision, it don't matter what is happening around you, but you're gonna continue to run into the finish line. You're gonna continue to run until that shot clock is done. And for many of us, especially in the West, that shot clock is never done. It's never over. I often describe it as climbing Mount Everest, and there's no peak. There's no summit. It just keeps on going. So I will say this, because I'm over here, I'm walking to the breakfast spot right now, all right? What's crazy over here as well is that the cost of everything is so damn cheap. Let me give y'all a brief example, and now I'll get into my story. I love Thai food. Okay, when I'm in Atlanta, I will frequent a couple of the Thai spots, but they expensive in the area that I live in, all right? You go get some Thai food, it's like $22, $23, $24. All right, you go over, like, let's say Atlantic Station, there's a spot over there, there's a Thai spot. It's like $22, $18 for the lunch special. And the lunch special is like 3/4 of the food. Nevertheless, I'm in Thailand, baby. Do you know a chicken fried rice that costs like that, in Atlanta, down here? Depending upon where you go, it's like $1.50. Like, the most expensive that I've seen is like $6, like once you do the conversion rate, all right? I'm not cooking. My fridge in the crib, I'm not cooking. Are you serious for that? That's like free. Like if it's $1.50, that's like free, baby. And it's good. There's no taste degradation. I was actually a little bit concerned when I got there. I was like, man, is the Thai food in Thailand gonna be just as good? But I was like, but it's where it's from. It's gotta be just as good. But will it be just as good for the price? Yes. You getting banged over the head over here in the States. And listen, I'm from New York. I know Chinese food, Thai food, it don't cost like that, at the bodega, where they got the mom and pop spots on the corner. I understand that, but I'm just saying where I'm at in Atlanta right now. You know what I mean? But taking advantage of that purchasing parity is one of the many reasons that I'm so much enjoying myself out here. And for the first couple of days, I really couldn't conceptualize why. I couldn't figure out, like, why is it, you know what I'm saying, that having not to think about, the crazy prices of like milk and cheese and eggs, or like going out and you spending $50. Like, I think logically it makes sense. It's like, okay, there's a little bit of an ease of a pressure, but it goes beyond that. Okay, let me tell you a quick story. So one of my content creator friends, all right, one of my buddies, I'll say his name, just because I don't think that he gives a shit. But Poor Man's Podcast, shout out my guy. I'll leave a link to his channel down in the description box down below. Fantastic content creator, really good friend of mine. But he called me this morning and he was like, hey, yo, what's up, pimp? Like, I ain't see you on the channel in a little while, right? I ain't see you on the channel in a little while. What's up, you good? Like, and we need those check-ins as men from time to time. And I'm like, yeah, bro, I'm good. Like, I've been in, I've been in over here in the East for a little while now. Like, I'm just taking a little bit of time away from the channel. And actually, I had a video prepared to tell, the channel that I wasn't going to be available. But I'd never posted it because I actually have another announcement, but that is not ready yet. So I was like, yo, let's just hold off. So, but anyway, so he's like, so how is it, right? And I'm like, yo, I started to say a bunch of things, and those things really don't matter for the reason I'm telling this story. But after speaking with him, I came to the conclusion that the reason that it's so important and that it matters so much is in thinking about everything that I've been saying, being on this this roller coaster of action. That's a West problem. That's a states problem, a United States. That's a in love with capitalism problem. Let me tell y'all something. All right, I'm gonna try to, no, hold on, I don't wanna get hit. This is about the only negative. Like, hold on, let me show y'all what I'm dealing with. We're gonna come back. All right. We're gonna try to cross. Wait, hold on. This is about the only negative in dealing with this place is the goddamn traffic. There's no damn street signs. It's just pure chaos and pandemonium. But consequently, like the internet, everything out here is fast as fuck. So it's like the infrastructure of what matters, is built up fine. But then there's certain things out here that are it's just a little bit different. I'm trying to get down that street down there. There's a breakfast spot that I really like. It's like $5 or $6, and they give you a whole bunch of food and coffee. All right. I'm gonna focus. All right, we about to go right now. All right, we're gonna let them go. All right, let's go. Let's do this. All right. See, you have to cross and like while everything is going. All right. We good. All right. Let me spin this back around. So, this street down here is beautiful, by the way. Like, I don't know, Phuket has like this, by the way, if you're not familiar with Phuket, it's like a beach town, all right? Maybe like 100, 150 meters from, you see these chicks I'm gonna get into the girls here in a second. But it's about 150 meters from the beach, and it's just beautiful. It's gorgeous. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny because like down here, to them, this is a trash beach. But you gotta say, I'm from New York. Like I grew up on Jones Beach, baby. Like to Jones Beach, this shit is magical, okay? So, but anyway, to conclude the story, so it's a West problem. It's a US problem. I think back to when I came down to Atlanta, okay, end of 2022. And I've never been a materialistic guy. I really don't give a F about brands at all. And I've never been clued in like that. And, when I got down to Atlanta, like my car, for instance, 2011 two-door Ultima, 2011 two-door. Hello, how y'all doing? Y'all good? Y'all good? Hello, say hi. Hello. That's another thing. The Thai people are they're wonderful. They laugh, they joke. Right, like I be saying shit sometimes. I be walking in to some of these restaurants and saying shit. It's about 86 degrees up here, by the way. I be saying shit and they just start laughing. And I'm like, I wasn't even trying to be funny. You know what I mean? Shit like that don't happen in Atlanta. Well, I mean, it kind of sort of does. But you also have to think about angry people and like getting shot. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just different. Like, and it's just different US cities that just live hard. Like, I did about 4 years in the Philadelphia area, and Philly is just such a hard area. It's just hard. So when I'm down here in this beach town, it's not hard. People are very, you know, calm, cool, collected, you know, like, and even being somebody who don't look like anybody that's from here, I just feel one with. I just feel acknowledged. I feel accepted. Very accepted. Hello. So anyway, but that's the key. The key is that because it's not the West, the key is that because there's not a focus on material, right? I got down to Atlanta. I had a 2011 Nissan Altima two-door and was happy as shit with it. But being in Atlanta, you like, damn, like, does everybody have a Porsche? Like, so I ended up inevitably upgrading a couple of months into the Atlanta trip, and I got an AMG GT, okay? And it's a beautiful car, but sometimes I sit and I think about it, and I'm just like, is this me? Is this really me? Is this necessary, right? Because that car not cheap. The maintenance not cheap. But is it necessary? Because the money that I could have used for that, I could have funded like 20 of these different trips. 20 of these trips would have turned into 20 different experiences and stories that I've never would have had before. And did I walk by the spot? I might have walked by the spot, but we're gonna walk up the block, keep talking. And when you're in a place that doesn't prioritize capitalism, brands, marketing, I mean, there's obviously brands and marketing that's up here, but the impact of your dollar is a lot different than your impact over there. The keeping up with the Joneses here is markedly different than the keeping up with the Joneses over here. And in fact, up here, I don't really see it keeping up with the Joneses. You know, I was out for a little bit last night, and the dude's walking into the club area, and the women, like sneakers, jeans, t-shirt, like, and they're not going crazy with it. And I'm gonna sit up here and talk real quick, just so I can focus. And when the focus is not on the money aspect, then the focus is on the life aspect. Hear me when I say this. It's on the life aspect. Greed can destroy your mental health. And the thing is that whether or not it's greed or you're a byproduct of greed, a byproduct in a society that is filled with greed. Like this shit down here and what I'm feeling right now, maybe I got the 2 week, you know, you new here, like wait till you here for like 2 months or 2 years and see what it feels like. But because it's so new and I'm having so many experiences, but like that's the number one thing is that because that there is not such a focus on the money and, you know, you can handle the cost. And the people are way more pleasant. They're way more happy. They're not struggling, okay? And, you know, I don't see like homelessness like that up here. You know what I mean? I just see people living a life and they're just, like, look, there's a girl right here walking. Hold on, let me spin it around. She coming out, you know, you can't really see her like that, but she's got a t-shirt, long t-shirt and some pants on, like, that's what they're doing, let me see. Like little shorts, it's not like they're not trying super hard to like impress or anything like that. So when there's not that focus on that, then you remove the imagery, you remove the branding, you remove the marketing, and you just have the person. You just have the person. And I think there's a lot to be said within that. Last night, well, I was out and I signed up for a gym. Like it's been a lot of fun that I've been having, a lot of debauchery. And I'm like, fuck it, I gotta join the gym. Join the gym, all right? And it's not too far, it's walking distance away from where I'm staying at right now. And they also have fight classes, like Muay Thai classes. I don't really do Muay Thai. I don't do Muay Thai at all. It's my first time really in a Muay Thai class. You know, I do boxing recreationally, but Muay Thai is completely different. But nevertheless, so I do the boxing. I'm sitting over here. I do the weightlifting, right, for a little bit, maybe like 30, 45 minutes. And then I had to run up to the Muay Thai class. And I'm sitting in a Muay Thai class, and there's a big glass window. And the glass window looks out towards the ocean. So as I'm sitting in this Muay Thai class, I'm watching the sky turn pink, all right, while I'm throwing punches and kicks on a bag of a class full of other people. It was one of the most beautiful sights, and then also realizations in that the shit that I've been sold, that I've been working so hard for, the image of, good life in the West, it's fucked up. Shit, that image is marketing. That image is to keep you there, paying the taxes, to make their pockets fatter, to make their pockets deeper. But are you really happy? And I've been feeling this for a long time now, but because I've been working so much and trying to make sure that you guys get content, I haven't had the opportunity to really sit down and think about it. But imagine if you get off of the hamster wheel and you can consider life different somewhere else. So anyway, I'm gonna stop the video right here. I know I've been rambling for a little bit, and I'm also hungry as shit. I wanna go get this damn food. But I thought that I would provide you guys a little bit of an update, at least of what's happening, what's going on, and also share some of the things that I've been learning down here. And I've been having way too much fun up here, and just loving life and enjoying and just taking time away to really think and consider and to learn and to appreciate and to see what I want. You know, I'm 40 years old right now, and I'm making life. We're all making life. And I think without the information to really assess life in its different aspects, do we really have everything that's necessary to step forward within whatever decisions that we choose? We cannot let life just live for us. You can't let people's image or thought of you run your life. You have to run it for yourself. And within that, you have to understand who you are and what you want. The last thing I'll say before I get out of here, I'm gonna run you through a quick activity right now. Think to yourself, what really makes you happy? What does your day look like when you achieve happiness or fulfillment? What does that look like? I think far too many of us never sit and think and ask that question and really consider it long enough to understand what that could be. Really ask yourself. Write it down in the comment box. I want to see some of you guys' answer, because I know my answers, and maybe I'll share some of that in the next time that we have this discussion. Hi, how you doing? But anyway, guys, stay safe out there, stay protected, all right? Be good to yourself, all right? Life is about ebbs and flows. I'm currently in an ebb state. I'm usually in a flow state, burnt out flow state, but we're gonna figure this out, all right? But I appreciate you guys, I love you guys, stay safe out there, and until the next one. Let's go.
So without further ado, MTR, cut through the BS like we in charge. No cap with the rappers like steel bars. I'm packing and rapping like here we are. Mediocre tutorial reviews. Like, comment, share my views. Come up and I paid my dues. Big step in my black way shoes. MTR, he break it down, yeah, it's MTR. Check out the sound when it's MTR. No one put it down like it's MTR.